And we've got the big inside scoop coming in on the upcoming India-New Zealand cricket series following India's disastrous show at the T20 World Cup. BCCI sources tell India today that Rohit Sharma will be leading Team India in the T20s and also in the first test against New Zealand. KL Rahul will be the vice-captain. Virat Kohli taking in a bit of rest and will join Team India from the second test against New Zealand. Kohli will also captain the second test match. So all eyes now on Rohit Sharma. That's the inside scoop that we're getting. Virat Kohli has been rested for the first test. He will be captaining the second test onwards. Rohit Sharma captaining the T20s against New Zealand in the upcoming tour. That's the big inside scoop that we're getting to you first, as always, here on India Today. Rahul Rawat live with me. Rahul, take us through this brand new information that we're getting. Some of it on expected lines, but big inside information ahead of the New Zealand tour.
Well, that's right, Shiv. In fact, a little while back, at around 3 o'clock, the selectors met today. They were expected to announce the squad for the T20 series and, of course, the two test matches that India has to play against New Zealand. And Virat himself had asked for rest. In fact, he had asked rest for both the two test matches. But apparently, he was told that he can take rest only in first test because the broadcasters, of course, wanted somebody like Virat Kohli to be part of that team, the test team. Rohit Sharma, not Ajinkya Rahane, who has been the vice captain of this team for quite some time now, has been named. In fact, Rohit has been named as the captain for the first test matches. For the first test match, that is the surprising bit. Not Rahane. Of course, Rahane has had a poor run with the bat lately. And that is one of the reasons why Rohit was elevated to that position of captain in the test team. Also, how Virat takes it. Remember, he's not going to be part of the, he's not going to be the captain of the T20 squad from here on. KL Rahul, as you just mentioned, that will be Rohit's deputy. And this is the big news, but let me make this very clear. In fact, Virat wanted, he's been on the road for quite some time, the IPL, before that the England tour, there India played 6 test matches, including the World Test Championship final. So he's been on the road for quite a long time. He wanted some rest. He has been very vocal about that life in a bio bubble, mentally how exhausting it is for the players. He had asked, himself asked for rest. Wanted to take rest from both the test matches, but he was rested only for the first test matches, for the first test match. The surprising bit, as we mentioned earlier, Ajinkya Rahane, Virat's deputy, he was not promoted to the captaincy position. In fact, Rohit Sharma was elevated to that position to lead India in the first test match. Remember, in the past, Ajinkya Rahane has led India. In fact, after Virat came back from Australia, when India lost that first test match in Adelaide after being bowled out for 36, Rahane led India incredibly well, winning that historic series 2-1 after that victory in Brisbane.
Big scoop here on India Today, as always, and you'll have a full special report on this scoop and much more ahead of the New Zealand series at 6:30 p.m. with Rahul Rawat and his entire team on our special sports focus. Rahul, thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you again at 6:30 with even more details on this big news break that you're obviously seeing first here on India Today.